to Peter Naglitsch Guitar. I'm Michael, and
I'm Peter.
Hey, and thanks for coming back.
Thank you
once again.
Thanks for having me here.
Yes, we are back in as usual in EMB Studios, and we are here for our 4th episode. We are going to present something very different today.
We can almost say that we have a 2 for the price of 1 offer today.
Yes. Last time we went through and looked at the beautiful single cut Tiger Special. Very cool. We're gonna miss that one.
Yeah.
I think you have to build one similar, but with our type of neck specs, maybe. Yeah, why not?
Just put in an order, and I'll do that.
Yeah. I'm doing it right now. Anyway, today we are gonna continue, and we are gonna present something that is not. It's not the most usual type of weapon you use on stage.
No, last time we had very simplified in terms of electronics and playing and so on, but this is more the other end of the spectrum, I would say.
And it is nothing less than what? Do you want to show us?
It's a DoubleNeck.
This is like every kid's dream after they watch, Slash.
Yeah.
When he used his
Jimmy Page. Stairways to Heaven.
Stairways to, yeah.
And so on. Yeah.
I have a pocket full of pickups. Picks. And they're all used. I don't know. We're talking guitars here, right? And every guitar. If you play guitar, 90% of the time you always have a pick in your pocket, don't you?
Couple of them.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
You always rock around. Why do you do that? Is that because you think maybe someone
guitar will appear in front of me so I can use my picks?
Why do you? I have like 8 picks here, and they're all very
used.
Yes, and
we guitarists can be nerdy about all things, even picks.
Yes, this is you have the John Petrucci.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, we're not here to talk about picks, but it's a part.
It's part of guitar playing.
I like a very hard pick because
this is super hard.
Just to get this.
You feel the contact with the strings. I like that too.
I think it's easier to get that type of accentuary because with a soft pick it would be hard to get the speed up.
But for an acoustic guitar, I need a thin, soft pick to have this softer strumming.
I've actually never played on a double-neck guitar, and with a 12-string. I never played the 12-string, but this will be interesting. I think we should turn off the
delay off.
Delay off, and maybe just listen a little bit. We'd start with the 12-string. I didn't know this, but listen to this. this is not connected now. The regular 6-string.
We're listening to the neck, to the pickups of the 12-string neck.
So this is not really doing anything. But let's just take a little, let's take a chord here.
Completely new way to play.
Yeah, and you will probably never use it,
no.
but it's pretty fun to just mess around.
To mess around with.
Last time with the Tiger, I think this is the same.
It is good eyes there.
Yeah,
it's the same Spanish cedar, not being cedar, not from Spain.
Yes.
Wood. This time both the body and the neck. I used it because it sounds quite similar to mahogany, but it's much lighter. Some of these double neck guitars can be
very heavy,
extremely heavy.
This doesn't really. I mean,
it is. It's heavy, guitar, but it's not extreme.
I mean, it's a double, and the body is much bigger. So there's no way to get out of the fact that it's gonna be a bit more.
But if I remember correctly, it's 4.7 kilos. It's somewhere in the area of a heavy Les Paul, so it's not that extreme.
No, definitely not. And it's screwed in neck.
Yep.
And that's your thing.
I like bolt-on necks. I mean, it gives a overtone spectra that is different, that I like. But at the same time, I build guitars in all styles.
Yeah,
bolt-on,
but I mean, your
neck through.
If someone would ask you for advice building a guitar, you would definitely do bolt-on necks, right?
I would prefer to do that because I think it's a more lively sound.
Can you swap my neck on my SG?
It could be done, but it needs a big hammer to do that.
Yeah, and and I think, I don't know what the difference is, but if you, I mean, that's glued on, and this is bolted on.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much different it makes in the end with, I mean.
I would say I can hear the difference.
Yeah.
Between the different construction types.
And I love the color work here. Is it like bird's eye maple a little bit?
It's flame. It's flame quilted almost, something in between.
But it's almost like you get these little spots of bird's eye in the and it looks really like it's alive. You know, it's really lovely if you can see it. And this, I don't know if you can hear it, but I mean, it sings. It's really something about the wood, but that's something I've since the first episode and stuff. What comes to mind when playing your guitars, it's always very open, and it's a nice, lovely acoustic sound that really, you know, so you get this. You don't have to actually plug the guitar in to get a nice feeling, you know, from the guitar. You can just sit and.
For me, that's very important. There needs to be a good acoustic sound.
So, and that's, I mean,
it starts there. It starts with the acoustic sound of an electric guitar. It has to be good.
And let's switch to the 6-string. What's it? Still sings, you know, and you can feel the vibe. So it connects
into
to
the
you.
chest.
Yeah, and it's really lovely. But I mean, this is not like you think you can just switch and play a double-necked guitar. It's actually
Takes some time to
adapt to.
Yeah.
And where should you hang it? Where is it? You know, where is it best suited?
High or low? Or which neck should be your main neck?
I mean, that's crazy. Did you see the Sons of Apollo?
Yeah.
Where Billy Sheehan has the double neck and what's his name?
Bumblefoot, yeah.
Yeah, and his double neck.
Yeah.
When he's his fretless.
Upper neck.
Oh my God! It's crazy.
I had the opportunity to see them live twice.
Yes, twice, yeah.
And they are, go check them out. Amazing band, amazing musicians, all of them.
Yeah. Mike Portner is one of my. You know, he's done so many things for music mainly. I mean, he's been all over the place. Yeah. He's Dream Theater for 20 years plus. Yeah. He's also played with a Swedish guy called Roine Stolt. They still play. They're coming with a record soon, Transatlantic. Mm-hmm. That's probably one of my favorite bands of all times, I must say. Transatlantic, check them out. Back to the guitar.
Yeah.
This is the 12 string. Yep. Has 2 pickups, and so does the 6 string version. Yep. But what is there anything different in the pickups?
They are tailored to be for each specific neck. For the 12 string, they are a little bit less wounded, so they are not as hot. That is to bring out some of the chiminess of that neck.
Yeah.
And one thing I actually put some thoughts into when designing this one was, you see, in a lot of double neck guitars, even though there are not a lot of them, but most of them, they have quite a complicated switch system. It's like they have put 2 guitars together with a switching system for each, and then they have to have some kind of switching between the necks and so on. So if you want to go from one neck, from one pickup of the neck to one neck and another pickup of another neck, you might be okay. I have to switch this and change. So I found a very interesting switch.
It's a 6-way switch.
It's a 6-way switch, yes. So it has 6 positions. It first seems to be like an ordinary 3-position switch, but it has an upper row and a lower row of positions.
And I tried it out. It was pretty. Logical.
Yeah, it feels very natural. So the lower positions are for the lower neck, and the upper position are for the upper neck.
Yes, and you have 3 positions. You have the neck. You have the middle position,
the parallel, and the bridge.
And the bridge.
So it's very, very comfortable and easy to switch.
Yeah.
And just as one single volume, one single tone knob. That's it.
No messing around. No 12 volts triggers or
nothing like that.
Or blah blah blah. Yeah.
No rocket launching devices or anything.
Yeah. And I'm not sure here, but the backside, the necks here looks like it just flows together with the wood of the back. But I guess it's not the same kind of wood.
It's the same type of wood, but I've done it through a few tricks with the joints and so on, so to get a visual pleasing look. It's not like it's just you and me who think about it. I mean, when you play, this is what people see.
Yeah.
But still, why not? That's something you can do with a hand-built guitar.
Yeah.
You can put some small details that most people will not ever
see it. Think about it.
They will not notice, but
but it's very lovely. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's the backside. It's like it floats together, you know. And then you turn it around. Red wine. No, but it is really, really nice. And there's a depth in it that you probably can't see, but you'll be able to see it on the pictures. So we've tried out some of the 12 string. It's not my area of expertise. I mean, 12 strings, you can't pick it like with your fingers. You have to.
It's hard. It's for using a flat pick for sure.
The only song I think I know how to play on a 12 string is remember Extreme?
Yeah. No,
He's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, he was one of my absolutely, he's still one of my heroes. But I adored him from when I heard the first, the record is the second record, Pornograffiti.
Yeah.
With Little Jack Horney and
that song,
Get the Funk Out.
That's oh yeah.
Anyway, this song is from that album. And it's pretty cool that he made it. They made it on a 12-string guitar. Brings out a whole new
a new dimension to it. So,
and it's pretty cool. And I really like that song. And it's just like a bass drum and some tambourine and stuff. And so there's so many great guitars out there.
Yep.
And
you're stuck with listening to us. Sorry.
So the 6-string, we haven't really tried it.
Well, let's do that.
Let's try it. So this is the bridge pickup
on the 6-string.
Pretty, I would say, pretty heavy sounding.
Yeah, the full body sound.
Full body sound.
And you actually get the feeling of the extra body wood.
Yeah, that's what I feel. Yeah, I can really feel like. I mean, these pickups. Let's say that it was half the size with the wood. They would definitely sound different, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
You wouldn't get this.
No. So the mass of the body definitely contributes to the sound.
Yeah. Let's try the middle position. No. Here's the middle position.
Yeah.
Let's try that. Also, that is very, very it's warm and it's full-bodied, and you get like a really, really.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you would consider to
tweak the amp
a bit because it's not gonna be as your typical. But that's we just explained why.
And if you go to the neck, both neck pickups here are mini humbuckers.
Okay.
So you get a full size humbucker for this one might be too muddy and too dark. So that's
think I just ripped that one off someone else.
Yeah.
But anyway, you can hear that
Yep.
full-bodied, like really rich.
Yep.
So if you want a really like rich-bodied kind of tone and stuff, this was probably a good choice.
It also comes from a slightly shorter scale on that one. It's different scales between the necks. The 12-string neck has a 25.5-inch scale, and the 12-string is just 25. So it's almost as a Les Paul with a slightly shorter scale. That also lends itself to a darker, not so bright tone.
Maybe we should just try some like clean tones. We'll start with the
Bridge pickup.
bridge pickup. Let's see how that sounds on both pickups. I like that.
I thought you were going to like it.
I don't know if people could hear that. That's a beautiful sounding position.
With a lot of presence and stuff.
Let's try the neck then. And immediately there's a little bit more rock and roll, even if it's a clean type of position, because the other two were more really like
versatile
clean.
and stuff.
And then immediately here.
But the mini humbucker, it has a very specific tone.
Anyway, the neck position. Definitely feels more. I don't know what. Maybe it's just.
It has a presence and a punch.
Yeah, maybe it's more like bluesy. I don't know.
Personally, I think the mini humbuckers has some kind of a people have lost interest in them, unfortunately, because they have a lot more to give than they have a reputation of.
Yeah, but I think this sounds pretty cool, and this, I mean, I have the volume very low now. Okay, let's try and just crank it all the way up and see what happens. I mean, it's pretty cool, and it doesn't get too like muddy, you know. And sometimes,
and that's because this kind of mini humbucker, they are focusing the magnetic field and in a completely different way, and that shapes the sound that comes out of it, and it cuts out a bit of that muddiness, but you still get a full body sound out of it.
Definitely, and that's the problem, I think. Sometimes on some guitars when you switch on to because the neck pickup is pretty cool, you know, and stuff. But sometimes it just gets too, like in the mix, it's just too boomy and boomy,
and it gets also lost between the bass and the bass drum.
Yeah.
That's actually this combo.
Very well balanced.
Very good. With a full-size humbucker in the bridge and a mini humbucker in the neck.
When you really crank it up, you can get some lovely full fat solo tones out of it. Let's try some. We talked about Nuno. Let's try some Nuno. The intro to get the funk out of it. Something like that. Something like that. It's a really cool solo.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And you can immediately hear that this response, and there's a. I love the way the way and how cool it sounds when you crank it up, but also if you like. If you lower the volume a bit, it's really nice sounding. It's pretty versatile.
It is.
In that aspect.
Something I often strive for.
Let's try and do this. Through all three positions just so you can hear the difference. Yep. Was this one of your biggest, like, what do you call it?
If it's a specific challenge?
No, was it one of your big challenges, or was it when you got going, was it pretty easy, or is it? I mean, if I were to order a double-neck guitar compared to single neck, is it big?
You can always say, is it harder or easier than building two different guitars at the same time? It's harder.
Yes.
Yeah, because you have to figure a lot of things out.
Okay.
I mean, getting the angles between the neck, they are slightly in a V shape. They have to fit, they have to look good, they have to sound good. I would say it's more work doing this than doing two separate guitars.
Okay.
Because if you mess up on one single guitar, it's easy to fix. Now you're stuck with that small mess up for both of them. Yeah. It's harder to not that I ever mess up, but it's easier to cover up, actually. It's really fun to play around with that.
I can't stop doing like. So anyway, this is DoubleNeck NorthStar,
Yeah.
which is orderable in your terms of, I mean, specs and stuff.
In any color, as long as it's red.
That's, yeah. But that's the thing. But go into Peter's site, check it out, and also check out all of the other guitars.
Yeah.
And hopefully next time we will be able to try out and review the best looking guitar ever made according to the customer. Sounds out of it, definitely.
Yeah.
Like it. With
sounds good.
Well, this has been our 4th episode now, and we thank you for tuning in. We are in, as per usual. We thank me and the other guys at EMB Studio
For sure.
Right.
Very thankful for being here. It's very good being here.
Yeah. And I hope we see you soon. And take care, everyone.
Yeah. And as always, please comment,
please
subscribe, push any button YouTube wants us to push to know when we are releasing next video.
Yeah, and if you want us to discuss any subjects concerning music or whatever, or if you want to know anything specific about guitars,
let us know.
Just let us know, and we'll try and figure stuff out.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, Peter.
So, thank you.
See you next time.
See you next time, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.